Here are 3 different scalpel blades for 3 different scenarios, and trust me, you don't want to end up facing the last one. Hi, I'm Mason, I'm a cardiothoracic surgeon, and first up we have the number 15 blade crafted for precision. Its cutting edge is concentrated on a very small area at the front. Grip it like a pen and use a curvy linear motion to deliver short, precise strokes, which is in stark contrast with what the number 11 blade is designed for, which has 3 features to make stab incisions its forte. Now while the tip gains access into the tissue, the blunt back anchors the blade with the sharp edge enlarging the wound as you advance. I always place my middle finger at the intended incision depth to prevent over-penetration. The last blade that I hate to use is the number 10 blade. This cutting edge runs all the way down the blade to maximize the cutting surface in contact with the tissue. Unlike number 15's, this is held like a standard kitchen knife to enhance the force that you can apply on it. We use this blade when we need to gain rapid access into major spaces like the chest and abdomen. When I'm using this guy, someone's life is probably on the line. This is everything you need to know to master the needle driver in 60 seconds. Hi, I'm Mason, I'm a cardiothoracic surgeon, and starting at the business end, the jaws of the needle driver is made up of a highly textured surface for extra friction to grip onto the needle. Use the absolute tips of the needle holder to clamp onto the needle instead of the fulcrum to maximize the reach of the instrument and to avoid injuring anything beyond the tips. Moving back, we have a ratchet system that 1 allows you to fine-tune the tension you apply, and number 2, maintain that tension so you can make fine movements without your hand muscles going into fatigue. Moving further back, you have 2 apertures where you place your thumb and your ring finger. To release a ratchet, have your thumb anchor the needle driver and pull your middle and ring finger in as if you're making a fist. This will release the ratchet system for what you need to do next. To manipulate the needle, simply turn your palm facing up for a forehand throw or turn your palm facing down for a backhand throw. This is a 30-second breakdown of a precision needle holder used for suturing blood vessels. Starting at the business end, we have a very fine, almost sharp tip for handling sutures of less than 70 microns. Moving back, we have a rounded textured grip to allow for fine manipulation with your fingers instead of your wrist. Moving further back, we have a single action lock system that gives the jaws a consistent grip every time. And at the very end, we have a leaf spring system that stores and releases kinetic energy for gripping the needle. All these features allow me to suture 2mm blood vessels to a coronary artery to restore blood flow to a suffocating heart. But I always use these guys for yet another hobby. Can you guess what it is? Let me know in the comments. Here is how you can use forceps better than 90% of surgeons. Oh, and I nearly got fired for missing tip number 3. Starting with the grip, use your thumb and your middle finger to grasp the middle of the forceps. To create a 3-point fixation, tilt the forceps back so that it rests on the web of your thumb to complete the tripod for a stable platform. To make precise grasp, use your thumb to anchor the forceps and use your index and middle finger to close the jaws. Trying to use all 3 fingers will create a very shaky grip. Tip number 3, you can use the back of the forceps to shield important structures like blood vessels while suturing. Reverse the forceps by using a quick flicking motion to bring the flat surface of the forceps towards the front. Slide it above the blood vessel you need to protect and pass the needle into your forceps, allowing it to glance off the metallic surface. Pick it back up with your needle driver and repeat it again for the other side. I'm curious, what's the first instrument that comes to your mind when you think of surgeons? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, subscribe and stay on the pulse, guys.